You?
Oh,
I'm waiting on you, man. I mean, it's like we're always waiting on you and shit.
it's you're welcome.
I mean, just saying.
Your energy level is extremely weak. What the F and F?
I got to do it on my phone. My freaking internet's down here.
You look like
Yay.
Pilgrim from the future.
Pilgrim from the future? What the I don't even know what that means. I'll take it, though, I
Pilgrim,
guess.
Pilgrim X.
I know, but I don't know why I'm from the future. Oh, is it like
Well,
I'm
because
old?
you're like, yeah, you're like 20 years older.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
What up, y'all? Since
What's
backwoods is too much dick to say hi, hello.
I was trying to say hi, but y'all, you know, that would have been fucking rude if I would have interrupted y'all, you know, since, you know, y'all just wanted to sit around and talk a whole bunch of shit about some stupid fucking internet that nobody cares about.
I mean, I kind of care about it.
Oh, well, you do got a point there.
Just a little bit. I'm paying for it.
It's kind of hard to, you know. What's up, everybody in chat? How y'all doing? Loretta, Blue Butterfly, Miss G Monana, Miss Sharon, that's Star, Gardner Joy, everybody, Jim, Mayhem, Oops.
A group, what's up to everybody? Even the lurkers.
Jane, Shane, what's up? So yeah, we was gonna do a little live stream for the Missouri Meetup discussion, and we're going to discuss a few things going into the Missouri Meetup. So anyway, we can sit around afterwards and bullshit if y'all want to hang out for a little while. It's all cool. I got all night, whatever y'all want to do. But I wanted to start out with what's up, Ghost? Wanted to start out by talking about the Missouri Meetup. So we're going to have this Missouri Meetup at Palm de Terre. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
31 days to wake up.
Yep. It's going to be at Palm de Terre Lake. Pittsburgh Campground, Loop 200 is where we're at, June 6th through the 9th.
From Tulsa, I'm going to say you're probably
Tulsa, Oklahoma?
400-ish miles. The tank of gas will get you here.
What's up, Roots?
Roots.
Hey, you know.
The wrenches that are in here, I dropped a video a week ago with the instructions on how to do the website for all that stuff. So if somebody can drop the link, please and thank you. So if anybody wants to go to the meetup, June 6th through 9th in Palm de Terre, Missouri, Southern Missouri, all the it's literally step-by-step instructions on that video on how to navigate the website, set up your reservations, do all that good shit. Well, fine, we didn't want you here, no way.
I know. I mean, did we not let him talk enough? Did he get his little feelies hurt?
I think it's because he was on the bottom. Appreciate you, Miss Sharon.
I'm a Neanderthal. Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Excuse my lack of enthusiasm tonight, y'all. I am extremely tired. I have been pulling 14 to 16 hour days for like the last almost 3 weeks. So I'm just I'm here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Putting in work.
So anyway, yeah, so we wanted to talk about the meetup and kind of put out some little etiquette and stuff. We do this every year before our meetups, and so we are going to do it again this year. And you know, we're all adults, okay? Let's act like adults. we get crazy on here, talk shit in the chat, all this. It's all fine. But you got to understand there's other campers that are going to be there. We don't have the whole loop taken up, that I know of. But still, there's another loop just like right across the cove right there, and it's not that far over there. So, we have to respect them also because we are in a park. So, and like I want to just say something just like flat out, and I'm gonna be very clear about this. Don't be fucking creeping around people's campsites at night when they're, rather if they're asleep, if they're, don't be fucking creeping around there. If someone goes over there to go to sleep in their campsite, stay out of their campsite and leave them alone, except for pot B.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but I'm just being, I have to say this. We have never had that problem. Okay. I can't speak for any other campgrounds because I've never, you know what I'm saying, any of the other meetups because I've never been there. All I can say is to the ones that
as far as the Missouri Meetup, don't be
Yes.
a fucking creep. It's
Right.
not a singles fucking hookup site. It's not a goddamn Tinder meetup. It's a
Right.
bunch of like-minded people getting together for fellowship. You know what I mean? It's if you don't know how to handle your fucking alcohol, don't drink because we will sit your ass down. You don't know how to handle
Yeah.
your weed because it's recreational state, don't smoke because we will sit your ass down. Common fucking sense. Treat the ladies with respect. Just treat them like you would treat your fucking mother or your sister. You know what I mean? Handle your shit properly. If you can't, like I said, if you can't handle your alcohol, don't fucking drink. Because ain't nobody trying to babysit you.
Exactly. And
Mind
you
your
know,
fucking
we have to see. Everybody needs to understand that these meetups that we do, this is for us to come and get to know each other. Because we can be whoever we want to be on this screen right here. So when you go and you're all together for 3-4 days, whatever it may be, you get to know people a little better. You know what I'm saying? It's people can't be fake for that many days for 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's really important that we do these meetups, and we want to have fun, man. Don't misunderstand anything. I'm gonna have some whiskey. I'm gonna drink and smoke and all that shit. Man, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna cook food. This joker down here, Pot B. I turned my camera around, but Pot B.
hell yeah.
He's bringing. He'll probably have his tailgate grill thing. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Some of it's just nice, man. And we're gonna have a good time, everybody. So don't misunderstand anything, but we just want to make.
If you got kids, bring your kids. We are encouraging a family atmosphere, not a bunch of drunk heathens in the fucking woods planning an insurrection. If you're coming there so you can talking shit to the police and the park rangers, do that shit on your own time. But we're not there for that. We're not there to plan anything. We're not there to fucking be radical. We're there to fucking get to know each other. Plain and fucking simple. If you've got other plans or different agenda, this is not the meetup for you because we're not doing that shit.
Right. Yeah, exactly, man. We want kids to be welcome there, and if some kids do show up, please be an adult and realize them children are there about us. So, let's the language, the you know what I'm saying, especially any kind of stupid sex talk or saying anything. Man, kids are kids, and we will defend them children with our lives. I'm just telling you now. So
Yep.
if you're over there being stupid in front of one of them kids, you are going to get called out. Plain and simple. And it won't be just by one of us. It'll be by many of us. There will be a few people that you don't even know are involved or that will get involved. Just saying. So,
we haven't had any of these problems. This is our third. This will be our third meetup, right? Third. Okay. Boom. We're in last year's. And we have not had these problems, and I'd like to think it's because that we actually get up here and tell you guys what we expect. You know what I mean? A certain level of civility and some fucking home training, a little common sense. You know what I mean? It goes a long way. And so far, we haven't had any issues. So we're going to keep doing this in front of every meetup just so we don't have any issues. That way, there's no surprise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ladies who travel across the country by themselves to feel safe while they're there. You know what I mean? It's even the men who travel across country. We want you to feel safe there. You know what I mean? There's no fighting. There's no fucking. We haven't had any drama at all. Nothing that needs to be called out. You know, and we'd like to keep it that way.
And understand, it will be a very heavily armed loop. I will just put it that way. It will be a very heavily armed Loop 200. I can promise you. So, yeah, it's not to play. If somebody's got some idea that they want to show up and start some shit with somebody that's there, no matter who it is, if they came to our meetup to meet with us, to have a good time at our meetup, you come to jump on them, you're jumping on, I can tell you for sure, me, and I can say for this man over here, I guarantee you he's going to get involved. I'm sure this guy down here would love to get involved. He likes to get involved, like things like that. And remember, this guy is bringing his grill, or his tailgate grill. So if we have to put somebody down, we may just grill you up and eat your ass. I'm just telling you, we'll just eat
Make
you.
some human brisket.
Get rid of the evidence, man.
Jesus.
I
am bringing a big old thing of pulled pork though. I'm gonna bring a big old thing of pulled pork.
Ain't nobody gonna eat nothing Pop B fixes now.
That's good. I'll eat it all. I'll eat it all.
Right. I know.
I'm also gonna try to sneak in some Rocky Mountain oysters.
You ain't got to sneak them. You ain't got to. I'll eat them. I'm still waiting. I can't find them. They won't bring them around here, and they sold the grocery store.
I know someone that can get them.
Fuck some nut riding. Y'all motherfuckers just went straight up to nut eating.
Yeah, but it's let's just say that we're surviving everything, and we'll eat every part of anything that we need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they taste freaking delicious.
They taste exactly like gizzards, soft gizzards. It's like a mixture between liver and gizzards, somewhere in there. Texture-wise, you're saying.
But anyway, yeah. But anyway, so there'll be people cooking food. Bring the food that you like to eat.
The basics. This is your own independent camp group. We're not expecting you to rely on anybody else. So bring what you would need to last your trip. But there is, every time there has always been way too much. People end up leaving food. It's ridiculous. Like we take care of each other for them few days. It's nice.
I had that. I've got that big ass white ice chest I've got. That son of a bitch was damn near full. Man, it took me 2 weeks to eat all that food, man. And half of it I didn't even like. Because people were just throwing shit in there, and be like, yeah, we'll cook it up. Ghost do a bunch of jalapeno cheese sausage, man. I don't even like jalapenos, man, but I did it anyway.
Ohio.
So I ate it. What's up, Ohio? But yeah, so that's all. That's the main thing, I really want to express once again the creeping around anybody's fucking campsite at night, man, or during the day while they're not around. If you're being a creeper, man, you're gonna, especially at night while they're sleeping, man. You're gonna get called out, like you're gonna get embarrassed in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't be private. we won't take you to the side and be like, "Oh man, you shouldn't have done that." No, no.
It
Everybody,
will be extremely loud and extremely messy to set an example for those who come after you. Don't be the
exactly,
first.
exactly. So and then I wanted
People
to.
have. My bad. Go ahead.
I was just going to say I wanted to again express that there may be children there. I hope there is, because man, there's like I love to take the kids down there, and Sophia B's daughter and her boys. I took, especially her daughter. I fixed up her fishing gear and stuff, man, and helped them, told them what to do and all this, and we went down there and fished with them for a little while and stuff. Man, it's great. We want
Kendall
the
brought her
children,
daughter through.
huh?
Kendall brought her daughter through
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year.
yes. Candle brought her daughter through, and so we just wanted to express that, man. There is zero tolerance of being stupid around the children. That's with your mouth. You know, you know what I'm saying. You guys know you're adults, man. That's just. But I want to express the children thing, man. That boy.
Yeah,
Get stupid around the kids, man, and it's really gonna get ugly.
right. If anybody has not been to one of the meetups yet, so far it's pretty much averaging between 40, 55 people, somewhere in that range, with people from chat and their families, et cetera, somewhere in that range. So it's a nice little comfortable turnout.
Come on down, Army Vet Girl. Shoot.
It is
it's spread out too. There was things going on in multiple different areas.
Yeah.
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 There's like 6 or 7 different spots between everything, jumping back and forth.
Yeah, it'll be really cool, man. The weather, from the last that I looked, the weather's supposed to be pretty good. 60s at night, 55, 60s, 65 degrees. And then,
Perfect campfire weather.
huh?
Perfect campfire weather.
Yeah, and it's only supposed to I think get up to like 80 or something, 85 or something.
Yeah, it's not going to be bad. The only thing that we might have an issue with is we might hit some rain, but throw some dirt on your lap and grow some testicles. You'll be all right. It's just fucking water.
We'll have canopies. I'm gonna bring 2 canopies.
It rained on the side here.
I'm gonna copy what you're doing.
Dude,
I'm bringing one for that, and then I'm bringing one for everybody.
Right on, Ohio. Yeah. So, I bought a what's called a Connect tent, and so you get your canopy, and the front end of the tent connects to the side of the canopy there. So when you step out of your tent, you step under the canopy, and it sets up. It's a nice little. I've got several of them. I bought the one. It's a 4-person, and yeah. So I bought a couple of walls for my canopy also, so I'm gonna be able to close it in a little bit. Have my tent there, and put my damn probably just put my little Coleman stove and shit on a table up underneath it. So, what's up, Zaza? Metal. What's up? What's up, everybody? But yeah, the weather should be really nice. Shouldn't be bad at all. Last I checked,
damn good fishing. So if
Yeah.
you're an angler, it's might as well say $30 for an out of state fishing license for the weekend, just roughly. And walleye, bass, spoonbill, catfish, crappie. Me and Backwoods caught some decent bass last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
we
if you're
did.
a fisher, boom.
They were good too. Huh?
No.
Did you? Oh, is it tossed?
I cooked them up when I got home.
Okay.
I cooked them up, man, and some fries, man. They was good as hell, bro. But yeah, man. Other than that, I don't know. We're gonna have a good time. It's hey, Independent, how you doing? We're gonna have a good time. Be good food, good fellowship, friendship. Hopefully, there'll be some children around. They can play and have a good time. Thoughts on battlegrounds on our soul. We'll get to that here in just a minute, Prepper Truck. We're pretty much. I think y'all have any Hutch? You got anything else you want to say about the meetup?
We pretty much explained basics. Just act like you got some common sense. It's we're there to socialize.
Don't be a douche. You won't be treated like a douche.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
You'll get the attitude that you put out.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
I don't see a problem happening. Anyways, last time it was freaking. I'm so stoked for it this year, dude. I'm like, got the time off work and everything to be there the whole time. So.
No, you don't have to.
Full time, huh?
First full time, yeah.
You don't have to have a camping permit, but you got to pay for a campsite. But the way we had it last year, and the way a lot of them campsites are set up there, man, you can just kind of, there's a bunch of us in a row right there, like a bunch of us. Man. Just if you can't afford a campsite or.
There is, if you want to come, that you're coming. Hit up me or Backwoods in the email, and we'll try to find something. It's not guaranteed, but you know what I mean. We'll check because some people will come one person, but you can have 3 people on each site. So if somebody's already got a spot and you want to show up, like, hey, I need a spot for a couple days, I'll throw you $20 or something. You know what I mean? Let me pitch in on it, and you can just share a spot with somebody. That's happened both years so far, so that is an option. And about 5 miles up the road, if you don't want all the bells and whistles, and it's pretty secluded from the tourists for the most part. It's got a swimming beach and all this other shit. There's a camp spot that's a pay as you stay kind of thing. First person, first come first serve. You just put your money in a slot. It has no power. It's literally just some gravel pads on a peninsula surrounded by the lake. But it's $10 a night.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Man, Hutch. I'm sure Hutch really apologizes for the middle of his conversation to interrupt the start of yours, man.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that just a small walk, there is toilets and there is showers.
Yeah, at this one, yeah, there's
the whole time, but you can still,
The bathroom was sketchy. The bathroom was somebody took a shit on the lid of the toilet.
Oh man,
so that was the biggest issue we had last year. It wasn't one of us. It was. I hope it wasn't one of us. I don't know. Backwoods did piss off Ranger Rick a little bit. You never know. It could have been a spike monkey.
Hell yeah, come on around. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I didn't mean for the middle of my conversation to interrupt the start of yours, man. Shit.
Well, it's not like it's your show or anything. Shit.
I mean, we're horrible, man. We ain't got no damn no, it's Palm de Terre Lake and Pittsburgh Campground.
You might as well say Hermitage, Missouri. Just say Hermitage, Missouri. You know what I mean? If you want to check out the area, if you want to get a hotel, there's hotels. If you want to, they've got cabins and they've got yurts, but those are probably already sold out by now.
Now be careful too. You might fall in love with Missouri because we are the best state.
This is facts. But like, you're only allowed here for a while, and then get the fuck out.
Fuck out.
Missouri's full. What's up, Mac?
No, they do have a really nice set of bathrooms and showers, but you have to go up the hill. If you walk, it's a pretty good walk. So if you wake up in the morning and you drink your coffees and then you got to go poop pretty quickly afterwards, you might ought to have your vehicle to where you can drive up there because it's a pretty walk.
It's a hell of a stroke, yeah.
Yeah, and it's uphill too, man. You'll be up there trying to run uphill.
It's a hell of a walk. It is a hell of a walk.
Yeah. So it's not that bad.
Don't you ever say that, Mayhem? Hold on. Don't you ever let that come out of your mouth hole again.
What did he say?
What is wrong with you? Arkansas is very similar to Missouri.
I know, Mayhem. Why would you say that? Arkansas is better than Missouri. I can't even believe that you would compare the two, man.
He
They're
basically said it's almost as good as Missouri. He said it's very similar, but he didn't say it was better. So
Right.
I'll put it this way. I would go to the Missouri Arkansas line and draw about a probably a 80-mile radius, maybe 100, maybe.
I do about 150 circle right on the
And-
Arkansas line.
Yeah, right on the Arkansas Missouri line, right dead center, side to side, and draw a circle, and that's the place to live, in my opinion.
That's
Hell yeah.
real America right there.
right now. Anyways,
I always get pulled over. I talked to Stedding here a while back, but I don't know, he didn't say anything about coming to the meetup.
I ain't heard from Donkey in a minute.
I talked to him on the phone here a while back. It's been a couple of 3 weeks.
dang.
Yeah, Sam Walton. That's from I forgot the name of the damn town. Where Walmart's from in Arkansas. I used to go there all the time.
I met Sam Walton. He was a cool old dude. Sam Walton was.
Yeah, wasn't it his kids that ruined everything?
Yep.
Yep.
But anyway, so
So everybody got the basics. Anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns about the meetup? Yeah, Ben. Excuse me.
15 and a half hours.
That's nothing. That's nothing. That's a straight shot. Boom. I got faith in you, Dynamite. I think you can make it. I know you can make it.
It'll be worth
You're a
it.
goddamn patriot, sir. You got the blood of our forefathers who traveled this country from East Coast to West Coast, pioneering the fucking way. You got this shit, Dynamite. 15 hours? Psh, psh.
Damn. So yeah. Anyway, if nobody's got any questions or anything, we'll try to kind of I'll try to keep an eye on the chat best I can, and
Jesus.
oh god, Tightwad, Missouri.
Hey, I know where Tightwad's at. I used to go swimming over there.
I thought that was named after you.
It is it's what, probably 10, 15 miles from Clinton.
What the hell?
Correct, Ohio. None of that. But anyway, so yeah, if anybody that, if you got a question or something you think about, just ask in the chat, put my name, highlight it so I can see it.
Can we take a quick poll real quick? How many people in chat right now are guaranteed coming? Just put a me or something like that. I am. Like, how many people in chat? Because I don't have a complete RSVP list. I think I've got like 6 or 7. But, you know what I mean?
Thank you, Zaza. Yeah. So yeah, we can get to
You.
we're gonna get to talking about a few things if y'all want to, with the maybe some of the battleground stuff on our soil. I don't mind to talk about that a little bit if y'all want. I understand that, Macabus. But shit, man. Huh?
I was just saying, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you could show up, man, that'd be awesome as hell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sound like some card playing gonna be happening.
Some spades and some dominoes, y'all.
I got a couple of tables here, man. We can because them other tables that has them little awnings on them ain't very big, but
Right.
so that yeah, that'll work. Well, anyway, so what are y'all what's some of y'all's thoughts on all this stuff we're seeing with these protesters that and it's different. See let me set it up here is what I think different about the protesters. Some of the protesters we have now is because of the people are trying to oversee them. Saying the agitators are these Palestinian Muslims, who are who chant death to America. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They want to try to take over, and change everything to they want to change everything over to Sharia law and shit. I heard one guy talking and he asked him, why do you want it to be Sharia law over here? He said, because y'all guys are not having enough kids. That's what he said. And he said, so what's up, Camel Carl? Yeah, you're right. So what are y'all thoughts on some of this, and could it turn a lot more ugly than a lot uglier than the Antifa BLM stuff that went on?
I think 90% of them are useful idiots.
I bet you it'll be more organized closer to the election. We got 6 months. 6 months to go to that time. I bet you it would be more organized. But they've been talking about breeding us out of existence for a long time.
Well, I mean, but do you think it's going to soon become really unsafe to go into a lot of these big areas? I know it's already unsafe. I understand that, but I'm saying, like, how much, we don't have the type of police force that we used to in this country. You know what I'm saying? And just how many patriots, or Americans will really stand up.
It'll probably be more than we think. I mean, didn't those frat boys stand up at that one? There's violence at one in, was it LA?
Loose. Yeah, I can't remember exactly.
I mean, people are getting fed up with this, like, BS that's going on. I've seen what is it? Well, I think a lot of the younger generation is getting fed up with the BS. I think, just from what I've seen, like all the wokeness or whatever you want to call it, and all the craziness, because I see a lot more people calling shit out publicly, So I think people are getting fed up with it. But it doesn't mean that it can't be organized and happen. Like you said, it's just useful idiots. There's always going to be some dumbass that's going to listen and do it because they want a virtue signal or just stand for whatever X, Y, and Z.
Here's a question for the boomers. During the fucking Hyatt Ashbury days, what was the contrast comparison to the protesters and the hippies from the Vietnam era based on the protests that are going on now? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, they all smoked pot, man, and was too stoned to really get angry.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
see, now both sides smoke pot, though.
Right. Yeah, but it's I don't know, man. To me, it's well, yeah, like Miss Sharon says, very different. I think there's a whole, because see, this is about religion. You know what I'm saying? This ain't it's not. They're protesting a war, but it's a religion. They want to.
Well, I mean,
Con-
the ideology might be different, but the like the foundation is pretty much the same. As far as, okay, the communists infiltrated the colleges in the Vietnam days. The communists infiltrated the colleges now, but they're
right.
just doing it under the guise of, free Islam, protect Palestine, whatever the fuck the cause is right now. But in 2 months, it'll be a different cause. But it's the same foundation of communists causing disruption. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't as worldly back then, so we didn't, it wouldn't have been as welcoming to have a religious or a sexuality fucking protest in the 70s. You know what I mean? That would have got motherfuckers killed. But nowadays it's you know what I mean? So it's kind of the same thing, just with a different fucking mask on it. You know what I mean? The way I see it.
Well, yeah, they're. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. It just seems like from a religious aspect, that's something people have been fighting.
Right.
Fighting each other since the beginning of time, man. And their
Well,
ideology.
I 1,000% agree that there's some kind of crusade 2.0 about to kick off. You know what I mean? But both things can be true at the same time. Like we've talked about it many times. We're not fighting a single enemy. We've got 5 or 6 different enemies that are hitting us from different fronts at this point. So it can't be, you know what I mean? It's not one all or nothing on one certain ideology, because
Right.
there's too many people coming at us from all different ideologies, and their only goal is to just fuck us up as much as they possibly can. Whether it's religious, whether it's, BLM or Antifa, people just want to see it burn. There's,
Yeah.
Yeah, good versus evil.
That's what I'm waiting on. The guys that have already infiltrated, all the freaking military age men, even the freaking New York City mayor's talking about, oh, we got to help out these. You were talking about that, I think. All these these young men that need jobs. Like, what happened to all the freaking women and children that came over? It's, we're just worried about these men that need jobs.
right.
Yeah, saying that's something else too, man. I noticed, because a lot of them are also climate people, and the way they freaking destroy everything, man. They just trash everything up and just destroy everything, man. It's like, and I mean, I there are a lot of them that are just paid actors, man, and I've seen many videos where these some bitches don't even know what they're protesting. They don't even know what's going on. They're like, "What are we protesting about again?" And the other girl's like, "Well, I don't know. I mean, something about Israel and Palestine.
Yeah.
Like Israel did something bad, and that's all they know. That's it. So." A lot of the people there, I think once I think once some head pounding starts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some asses getting whooped. I believe it'll knock the spunk out of a bunch of them. You know what I mean? And I also know that a lot of them, they expelled the ones that were students. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
How do I get in on that action right time? I thought about that a few times myself. Like, hell, I'll just go around there and stand and be like, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stand with you guys, man. you
Yeah,
know,
right.
You get interviewed. What are you protesting? Protesting.
and some of them jokers are getting $3,000-4,000 $3,000 or $4,000 for like a week's worth of protesting and shit. Hell yeah, man. Shit. I'll stand down there and act, you ain't got to really chant anything, just move your mouth like you are.
Right. That's because people ain't got no purpose anymore. Everything's a button push away. You don't have to do anything. The only clout you have is this Black Mirror bullshit. Social media is the only thing that means anything. There's no purpose. They've got to be mad about something. You know what I mean?
I doubt that it is. Because it's coming from charities. I don't know if it'd be I mean, how would you? Because they're not.
You're a private contractor. Just don't report it. You know they're paying cash.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're wanting to report to the government that they were paying people to go out there and protest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. What's up, Red?
What's up, Red?
What's up, Tennessee Roots Runner? How you doing?
Black Rock, DNC. That's who's funding all that shit. Same as it was 2 years ago with all the bricks being delivered. It's the same people. Ain't no new players in the game. It's all the same people who have been doing it.
Yeah, see, there you go. I'm glad he brought that up. That's something that I've seen as well. There's a lot of people reporting in these, especially in big cities. They've been reporting that the State Farm and some insurance, several insurance companies are starting to say, yeah, we're not, renewing your policy, or they're putting in like, riots and all kinds.
Did you see there was a city that was fining people for getting their cars stolen if it was a certain kind of car? Remember that Kia trend where they showed people how to break into the Kias and do all this other shit? They ended up having to send a whole bunch of like steering wheel locks and all kinds of shit out to these people, but they're charging them. Instead of charging the criminals for stealing the car, they're fining the people for having their car stolen. And then the insurance companies refused to put insurance on cars unless they did this big fancy upgrade. It's fucking ridiculous. They're trying to price us out of the market. What they say at the G7 the other day, they said, well, at least the ones who volunteered said that by 2035, end of coal. So they're pushing this bullshit hard again. And the best way to do that is if they price you out of being able to afford insurance for your gas-powered car, you have no choice but to get an electric fucking go-kart and hope that you get to where you're supposed to go. That's the only way they can do it. You can't afford insurance. You can't afford gas. You have no need for a gas-powered car.
Yeah, but there's a lot of the even higher up people now, whatever you want to call them, your economists and politicians and, some of these people that, advise and things like that. The electric cars are just not selling, man. And
because they're not practical. They make no sense.
Right.
In an urban environment, like if you wanted to take New York City proper and say, boom, nothing but electric cars, you go ahead and do that. That makes sense. But if you try to tell the whole state of New York you have to have an electric car, you're fucking retarded.
Right.
In New York City itself, it makes perfect fucking sense to have electric cars because it's a clusterfuck. You know what I mean? It's just bad planning all the way around. So it makes sense. A small car, no fumes, boom, good shit. But don't bring that shit, where it's none of your business. Different cultures, different lifestyles. Keep that shit inside your own little city state. Leave us the fuck alone. That's what they don't understand.
Yeah, and the grid can't. In New York, the grid would never handle if everybody got electric cars, man. You would be limited to when you could charge your vehicle and all that shit. Guarantee it. because they're just not set up for it.
That's why they're trying to push that Green New Deal so hard, is because they want, all buildings retrofitted to be able to do it. I mean, it's not going to happen. It's a fucking pipe dream, but it's one that they're going to force down our throats. No matter where you're at in this country, they're going to force it down your fucking throat, even if it makes no sense.
What was old Pot B get caught stealing his neighbor's internet?
I think so. I think he's squatting.
Yeah, that's George Soros is definitely involved.
Take it easy, Nana.
All right, Nana. We just mainly did this for, I don't know if Ghost was in here a little bit ago. He's probably lurking. I don't know if he's going live here in a little while.
I don't think it's going to be. I think they're going to switch it. I honestly think they're going to switch it and bring in like a Gavin Newsom or somebody. Probably next month sometime. It's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I probably am, but I'm just saying that's how I'm feeling. It makes no sense to have Biden. Everybody is running away from that man. Why would you keep him as the face? It makes no sense.
Right. But yeah, we mainly did this live stream for to talk about the meetup and everything, and kind of try to let everybody know. And then we're just kind of talking shit, about whatever y'all want to talk about. It's all good. It don't matter. Electric cars.
I'm too exhausted to get all hypey and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna probably mix me a drink here in a little bit, and
we're chilling tonight, man.
Yeah, just chilling, and I haven't like been really into the news or anything the last day or two. I've been kind of looking at some stuff, so I don't really have a whole lot to discuss, because I don't really know. I seen where I guess they're digging trenches over there at, what is it, Lithuania or somewhere over in there, something with Russia, and they're trenching in. And
is that still going on?
Oh yeah, I seen a base in Nigeria, an American base. They say it got took over by the Russians, and then now they're saying that there's still American soldiers there, and they're over there fucking dancing and shit. the Russian soldiers and American soldiers, man. There was a Russian dude and an American chick, that soldiers, and they was over there dancing. Everybody was standing around dancing and partying and shit.
So I'm not impressed by that war at all.
You need a good rabbit hole to explore tonight. Actually, you know what? There is a really good rabbit hole that I was going to watch tonight. I'm gonna open up the backstage tonight and the usuals. Yeah. If they're interested, they can come and hang out.
U.S. is accusing Russia of using chemical weapons on Ukraine.
I gotta find that. Go to a channel. Here, I can pull it up, post it in chat, I guess.
When House Speaker Mike Johnson was just 24 years old, he adopted a 15-year-old black man. And I don't see how that's a rabbit hole. They do. Somebody got adopted. Boom.
Yeah, what is
in it?
Almost done here, y'all. Hang on a second.
The new Prius looks like a sporty car that goes for 50 miles on just electric, and then switch over to hybrid. I will only have to fill up once or twice a year, and it's just a 10-gallon tank.
there's your rabbit hole there, Ohio. Go watch that video and dig into that, man. That's some pretty that channel is called My Lunch Break, and that's some pretty interesting shit. It covers like the old mud floods and a lot of the buildings, man. They found in a lot, because a lot of these buildings, like the windows are like the ground's here, and like there's only a part of the window sticking up, and there's a lot of them, and they're fucking uh some of them are finding, if they bust the concrete or whatever, they're finding like all the way down. Some of these buildings are several stories and shit. So Ohio, you can catch that link right there that I posted, and that's a pretty good rabbit hole. That's a brand new video too that came
So
out just today.
Gmo Merkel is the most Debbie Downer ass motherfucker I've ever met in my life. Look, she's always pissing on everybody's parade. Look at you. Just a grumpy old woman.
What's she say?
She just talking shit in the chat.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, and that's a good. It's a good rabbit hole to dig down. That whole channel, man. It talks about some of the old buildings, and it covers like the Great Fires, and he puts together that shit, man. And I'm telling you, dude, there was a lot of buildings that were burnt to the ground, rock and brick and shit buildings that all burnt to the ground. You can see shit looks melted. There may be a little more going on in the past than what they're letting us know. I'm just saying, there's some pretty good evidence, man. It's pretty interesting shit to check out.
I had to, Carl. Gmo Merkel is my people. If I don't talk shit to her, she thinks I don't like her.
Yeah, Gmo Merkel, if I ever met her, the first thing I'm doing, because she talks so much shit, is I'm pulling up a chair and I'm going to grab her by her arm and I'm going to throw her down across my knee and I'm going to spank her like a child.
What the
Yeah, I love some Gmo Merkel, man. We go at it too. It's fun. I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
that who's the dude that's the Speaker of the House? I've drawn a blank on his name. I literally just saw it. I don't like that dude. I'm not a fan. Johnson, is that his name?
crazy look?
Mike Johnson.
I haven't.
Mm.
What
You
crazy
do
look do I have?
you do look kind of crazy, Poppy.
I'm tired. I haven't eaten 7 days.
You
Are you
had
doing
what?
He's fasting.
I
Right?
haven't eaten 7 days. I've been fasting. It's over tonight, so I'll be stuffed in my face tomorrow.
You got like
I've
my
had nothing but water
Volkswagen
for
broke
7
down
days.
Jeffrey Dahmer kind of vibe going on.
You kind of do, man. It's kind of creepy and shit. Like if you came walking up to my campsite at night, even if I was awake, I would consider you a creeper. The way you look
Patty
right now.
C, look at you.
Maybe it's the lighting. Ah!
Oh, what's up, Patty?
Right.
Patty C, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah.
And they'll simply let us vote Trump back in. Yep, it's going to be easy, smooth transition of power. There will be no conflict. There will be no controversies. Everybody's going to get along. It's going to be rainbows and sunshine.
Man, I ain't scared of G-Maw. I'll have her making me a sandwich.
Still mesmerized with the stories about when the world was black and white for real.
I know, right? She's so old. She's so old that even her eyes are colorblind.
Right.
Her,
Trump
black
will
and
tell us
white. That's all it shows. Yeah, like an old black and white show.
Virginia Hernandez said Trump will sell us out. It's 50-50. It could go either way. I'm not surprised by anything now. Trump could come out and say he's been an alien this whole fucking time. I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. And I'd go right back to Reagan. Like, I'm not surprised by anything anymore.
The stem. This chat over here is like about 8 chats further along than this one where I can pull shit up. I'm seeing shit over here and I'm looking over here and I'm like, wait a minute, this shit ain't adding up, man. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out, man.
Have you am I smoking by myself here? What's going on, man?
Man, did you not hear me jamming? Did you not hear me jamming when you first came to the backstage, man? I was jamming my ass off, boy.
That ain't got shit to do with about an answer for the question that I just asked you. Ain't got a damn thing to do with
what's the point of jamming out if you don't? No, hold on. See, this is where, sometimes your stupidity just really annoys me, man, because if you can't even wake up for a minute and think, if he's jamming out like that, I mean, you got to be high, man. I mean, what's the point of jamming out if you ain't smoking, and what's the point of smoking if you don't jam out?
Hey, if I was a liquor man, I would be offended right now.
Right.
He still didn't answer the damn question, though. Y'all notice that? He still never gave an answer to the damn question.
I'm practicing my liberal tactics, man, for when I go to the protest and put a mask on and shit and get paid, man. You know, you dance around the question, see.
You're going to be ID'd immediately with that beard sticking through the mask.
Nah, I tell them, man, I'm one of them old hippies, man. I tell them, man, my parents, man, they protested back in the 60s, bro.
What's your hippie name?
My hippie name?
Yeah.
Is one.
Call you when they're hippies?
One with the woods.
You look more like a dewdrop. You're more of a dewdrop.
I'm one with the woods, man, with nature. You know what I'm saying? We were out in nature and we grew up and out and loving the planet and stuff.
Okay. So for sure,
you know what's
fucked up? Woody?
My old man used to tell me about how they would like harass the hippies and shit back in the Vietnam days. But his whole life he was a fucking party line Democrat, so he beat up his own people, kind of thing. I know. I don't completely.
Well, Virginia.
Y'all were talking about
Hernandez. I will tell you this. You could probably call me a little bit of sagging britches there because I am not a skinny jean wearing person. That's the yeah. I can't do skinny jeans.
Hey, that's good. Ragnar Lothbrok. Lothbrok stood for hairy breeches.
For hairy breeches?
Yeah.
That's a fuck.
So
title.
It wasn't like some crazy badass name. So Saggy Bridges. We'll call you Woody Saggy Bridges.
You just have to find a language that it sounds tough in. That way,
okay.
You can just play it off like that.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
I don't even know what that was.
Take a look. It's in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. LeVar Burton, get the fuck out of here. Who didn't watch Reading Rainbow? Come on now.
No, we had Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock was.
I'm just a bill. I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
I didn't.
Don't drown your food in mayo and ketchup and goop. It's not any fun eating what you can't even see, so don't drown your food.
That Schoolhouse Rock, yeah.
Remember that shit? Yeah, that's what I grew up on. And besides, when I was a kid, man, my mama, I'm telling you, dude, if I was still in the house, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, man, she'd be like, "What are you doing? Go outside." She would she's like, "Get out, go out and play." So, yeah, Jim Ketchum, yeah, early propaganda, exactly. Yeah,
I'm a Fraggle Rock guy. That's the only reason I like beats to this day. Well, I don't like, I like the concept of beats is because of Fraggle Rock. That was my shit.
Yeah, that was some conjunction junction. What's your function? Yeah, I remember that.
Is that the one where they put the two words together like how, D, howdy? Is that the one where they did that kind of shit?
Man,
You guys start singing the Constitution one. I'm just a bill.
That doesn't sound familiar. Come on, Mark. Gmall, damn. Did you see what she said?
Just a poop mouth. Dirty poop mouth.
I know, right? Yeah, that's pretty much like real talk. When we were when I was a kid, man, you went outside and played. Mama wouldn't let you hang around the house. She'd be like, "Get the fuck out, go play, go bust your head open and shit or something." I can't tell you how many times I came up to. I still got a dent in my head right now, man, from where I flipped over the handlebars of my bike and fucking landed on my head, busted my head open and dented my skull and shit.
Did you ever learn to ride a bike?
Oh hell yeah, dude! We were doing tabletops and going on them skateboard ramps and shit before that shit was cool, man. Dude, I had you like real talk. I could let you talk to my dad and he'll tell you, man, I had about 47 bicycles, man, because I kept breaking them and shit from jumping. We used to try to jump as high, like we were jumping cars and all kinds of shit, man. And yeah, I was breaking frames like a motherfucker, man, breaking pedals. That really sucks, man, when you're ramping real high, and you come down and break a pedal, man, and yeah,
I think the dumbest thing we ever did was kids is we had this really big hill that was like a blind T intersection. So you couldn't see the traffic come from left to right. It's just straight to a T. And we'd sled down that thing. There's a couple times we went straight across, just like lucked it. But most of the time we'd go down and right before the end we all ditch, like bail off the sled and let it fly across. Yeah, that was probably the dumbest thing we ever did.
Not Macabus, we was serious about that shit, man. We would get shovels and picks and shit and go down there and build big dirt ramps and shit and then
I never did the bikes until I was like a teenager, but we did like the roll down the hill in a tractor tire kind of shit. That was always good times.
So that's what's wrong with you.
It could be.
We did that shit too, man. 55-gallon barrels without a rolling down the hill with you inside of them. Oh yeah, man, we did that shit quite a bit.
Strap an old car hood or like a sled to the back of the tractor, and just go ripping through a fucking field, holding on for your life.
Yep, we did it. We used to do that with a 4-wheel drive truck, and we would hook a old hood, one of them old metal car hoods to it, and snow was out and he would spin, he'd be spinning, just pulling us everywhere and throwing snow all over us, man. We was knocking down mailboxes and shit, breaking arms.
Straight roofs your tent with gravel and fucking sleet all over your face.
Oh yeah. We grew up in the real days, man, where we had real fun. Man, it's some of them kids now, man, they couldn't handle that shit for nothing, man.
Oh, hell no. Take it easy, trucking.
All right, Prepper Trucking. Gotta head out. This damn deal over here is all screwed up. Yeah, see, it just now came up. There it is.
You still getting storms down there? Scary looking earlier, but it's moved out. It's cleared now.
Yeah, we've been let's see. Yeah, we got lightning 17 miles away. There's storms all over us, just not on us at the moment.
You guys clear out there, Pot Beezy?
Say what?
You guys clear on the rain?
Yeah, we ain't got nothing out here. They call for it all the time. We did freaking flood the last ones though when they were all coming through. My basement flooded again.
What do we get, like 5 or 6 inches in like a week? Some shit like that.
Yeah, enough to raise that shelf right up into my basement.
We make a perfect line just for y'all who are wondering. I'm north, Pot B is dead center, and Backwoods is south. We make a perfect line.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Where the hell?
Backwoods
Yeah,
supply kite with wire. You know, I seen a short on the YouTubes the other day where they hooked a fishing pole up to a kite, and then they just let that sumbitch go. And I've been seeing kites at the dollar store, and I'm half tempted to get a kite and try it just to see. I haven't played with a kite in probably 10 fucking years. You know what I mean? Why not? It's $5.
It's gonna happen now. Or make one. Huh?
Make a kite?
Yeah. What? 2 sticks and a freaking piece of cloth?
I
It's
I
worth
tell
a shot.
I tell you what. I've got some videos saved where a guy he's got some kind of radar, one of them weather radar deals that he's got all the cool features and shit on, and he's showing where you can see waves coming into these areas. Man, it's just like it looks like cloud waves almost, but it's not it's like it goes in a wave, and then the clouds start bam on where the waves go to, and that's
I'm
it's
just saying, I have no proof of this. I have nothing to back this theory up. Just my hypothesis right now is that Iran is responsible for the flooding in Dubai because of the overcloud seeding. And chances
yes,
are China and or Russia might also be involved in something similar in America, potentially.
yes.
That's kind of how I'm feeling in the last couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got nothing to back it up. I
Oh,
just think.
I did want to say, for the meetup, we may be playing the Naughty Marauder game.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask that.
Yeah, it depends on if people bring stuff. Just $20. If you want to spend more than that, that's on you. But 15-20 bucks. Just get something, and we'll play the Naughty Marauder game. And it's basically where you can you get numbers, and then you get your number. You get to go, and all the stuff's on the table that people brought, and you get to pick it. But like if you're the first one, then the second person can steal yours or pick something or whatever. And so
So basically, you're getting a $20 item and you're putting it on the table. You're gonna draw a
yes,
number, and then add you 1, 2, 3. Whoever puts the thing up there gets a number. Whoever gets one, they go up to the table, they pick what they want, and it goes down the line. You can have your stuff stolen from you 3 times, and you can't do shit about it. So if you're number 1 and you pick a hatchet, number 2 comes up and says, "I don't want nothing off the table. I want your hatchet." They can take your shit, and then you get to go pick something again, and then number 3 gets to go, and so on and so on. So you can have your shit stolen 3 times, and that's, you know what I mean. If you don't bring nothing, you ain't playing. You're a spectator. So try to keep it
um,
around the $30 mark, at maximum, because you know what I mean. It's Joe Biden's economy. If you want to get something fancier, that's on you. But
right.
you know what I mean. If you want to play, roughly $20. Something family friendly. Don't bring no fucking strap arms or no, you know what I mean. No whips and shit like that. Common sense shit,
Right.
people. You know what I mean?
Hey, you should add one more round on it. You know how we go all the way through, and then the first person gets to steal again or whatever. You should just make
Yeah.
it go all the way through again. Have it go
It'd be
have it go
fucked
the
up.
one round, and then let it go all the way through again, so people can steal the
Well,
hell out of each other.
Yeah, we'll decide all that, and we'll see who all brings something, and who all wants to play, and all that shit. It's fun as hell. It's a fun game. You know,
If we do a live stream from the meetup, it will be during Naughty Marauders. That's what we did last year because we actually had signal at that place. So if we have a live stream from the meetup, it will be during the Naughty Marauders if we play it. So that'll probably be Saturday night. That'd be the 8th, probably, is when that would happen.
yes, and I'll be. I actually got my phone cleared off and got all the space that I can get on it without removing shit that I need on my phone. But so I'll be making videos. There, like last year, there's going to be people taking pictures and making videos and shit, and they sent them to me last year, and we'll do the same thing again this year. And I'll make a couple of three. I've already got one idea for a video, man. I think it's going to be really fucking cool. But anyway, I'm gonna make a few videos, but we're not going to be live streaming from there except for the game, only because we're there to not be in our phones and not be, you know what I'm saying? We're there. If you want to know what happens at the meetup, come to the meetup. You know what I mean?
There will be a highlight video probably 2 weeks afterwards because if you've never been to a meetup, it takes about 2 weeks to decompress. It's hard to explain, but if you've ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. So
Absolutely,
there will be a highlight video probably 2 weeks after the meetup somewhere in that range.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man. And like I said, yeah, there'll be a couple of three videos come out from it. You know, I'll mash some stuff up and so yeah, it'll be cool. And but other than that, yeah, I hate you're gonna miss it, Monique. I know she's moving and all that stuff, and I guess getting another place and stuff. So from what I understand, so she ain't gonna be able to make it this year. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna have a good time, man. There's a couple of people that I've talked to that said something about they might try to show up on Saturday because they're not real far away, 2 or 3 hours, and they may come. They may show up, just for Saturday or something.
Wearing Missouri Patriot JC roots, if you would please.
She just put it in there a second ago, I think.
She just dropped it. Just right up.
If you're just coming in though, you can't scroll back up that far, right?
No, I mean it's like right above it.
Yeah, it's just like right there. But I'll
and it's got your guys' emails up there.
There, I just copied and pasted what she put up. So that's JC. That's
Southeast Missouri. I'm in St. Charles County. Where's that? St. Louis area? I assume everything with the Saint is in the St. Louis area.
The St. Louis area, that's only about a 3-hour drive, ain't it?
Yeah, Tigers from over there. It is basically an hour north of Springfield. Hour north of Springfield, probably 2 hours east of Columbia.
Mm-hmm. It is exactly an hour north. Well, part of Springfield.
If you hear the banjos, that's our people. That's the welcoming sound. Embrace the banjos. Don't run. That's you trigger the reflex to chase you when you run. Embrace the banjos.
Yes. Don't run when you hear banjos. It does trigger the chasing side of things. But yeah, it's funny, Monique, you said that because Hillbilly text earlier and Elusive and Hutch, when we got a little group chat, and he said something about, man, it's like 4 more weeks, man. And I was like, about next week you'll start hearing a slight distance of banjos. Just, and as the weeks go by, they will get louder and louder.
Embrace it.
Embrace it.
I say I know a lot of people don't want to drive. You can literally fly into Springfield. They've got a decent airport. You can take a Greyhound. You can take an Amtrak. People have done all of these things, not to ours because somebody's too uppity to come to the middle. They'll go over us, but they won't stop and see us. But
Mhm.
you know, Shorty took a Greyhound. Metal took a
Right.
Greyhound.
I mean, not trying to bust anybody out, but are you talking about this person?
I don't even acknowledge that name. Who you showing me right now? I can't even see it.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that particular name right there has
I
flew over.
refuse to look at the lower half of the screen.
Yeah, has flew over us twice and not stopped by. So it's all good though. That'd be all right. It'd be all right.
Right.
We understand.
Fly over me once, shame me, shame on you. Fly over me twice, well, you'll never fly over me again. Right? Is that the quote?
Right.
That is the quote. That is the quote.
Right.
Right. So it's yeah. Anyway, so we'll there'll be people showing up. Just everybody, just please, not please. Actually, I'm just saying, hey, act like adults, man.
Tennessee, do you know how to play those? The banjo and the fiddle? If you do, bring your ass, dude. Real shit.
Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah, bring it. Bring them with you, bro. Come, because I think you had said, I think Tennessee had said something a little bit ago about trying to come. He's 3.5 hours west of St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, come on down, man. Bring the banjo and pedal. Shit, I'd love
I
to sit around.
wouldn't even go so far as to say anybody who's in here and wants to go but doesn't have a way, leave something in the comments. Hey, if anybody's going, I need a ride. You know what I mean? You might be able to make a friend connection and catch a ride, or something of the such. It worked out pretty good with Hillbilly and Elusive because now they're fucking conjoined twins. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, leave it in the comments. I'd like to go, but I need a ride. If anybody's coming from such and such, don't obsect yourself. But you know what I mean? Pick a big city near you. Just you
Hey.
never know. You never know.
Hey, Blackbird, parachute in, man. I mean, hey, we go big. Man. We do this.
Look around and think you're some kind of Al Qaeda and shoot you down.
Well, that is true. You might want to make sure you let us know the sound of your voice before you show up, because we may not. Yeah, we may think we're being attacked and shit.
Scream.
Yeah, and you can stop in Uranus and get some packed fudge. That's a good
Yes.
thing about Missouri too.
Yes, there is a Uranus, Missouri, with a fudge place.
The Wienermobile was in Uranus last year. I got a picture of it.
There is seriously a place that you can go. It's a fudge and stuff thing, and it's called Uranus. So, is Yankee going again in the candy van? As far as I know.
Yes, he is. He has RSVP. He got the exact same spot, I do believe.
Yeah, he got the same spot he had last year. Sure did.
There's somebody else that might go. Maybe.
Who?
I've talked to the person. I don't know if they're going to go. I don't want to say it if they don't go,
Oh.
Is AJ coming?
I don't know. I think he's 50-50. I'm not sure.
That's exactly
Text him.
C-Pop.
That's exactly who I'm talking about. I talked to him a little while ago.
I figured that's who you talk to. And see, over here, we use names and stuff. We wear big boy pants over here. We're not afraid to say. If he can't make it, he can't make it. It ain't no big deal.
Really?
Yeah, I said that.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I said it.
Saying really over and over again is really all I had.
Well, I mean, you are kind of beaten down right now with lack of
Well,
food.
if you haven't met AJ, that's
Well,
worth coming to the meetup
I
alone.
still
That
work
is
the
one
whole
of the
week.
most solid sons of bitches you will ever meet in your life.
Right,
Yeah.
man. Pot B, just not. I'm not trying. Don't think about it right now, like all night tonight. But think about this in the morning when you wake up. That big old fat bacon
Yeah.
cheeseburger, or you know,
Bro.
big old think a steak, man. A good fucking big ass steak. What's them tomahawk steaks, man?
I have so many videos of food saved on my phone right now that I'm making that and I'm making that and it's a crap load. It's like freaking was it pulled apart chicken tacos, like a whole bunch of crazy shit. I'm like, that's happening. It's all happening.
Is that going to be one of those things where you make like 10 pounds of food, but you get like 3 bites in? You're like, man, my stomach can't even hold all this shit.
I know.
I'm not gonna make it immediately. I look like
Yeah,
I need
don't.
a big neck tattoo.
But I mean, don't
My
think about
next
any of that
tattoo
tonight.
is
That
on my shoulder.
that steak sizzling on the grill, and how when you cut it, man, it's just so perfectly pink on the inside, and you just take a bite and its juice just runs down the
Reaper.
side of the mouth.
I'm
You know what
thinking
I mean?
more of a
They
full
had, like-
pound of bacon
What's
and
up,
a
Reaper?
half-pound ham steak. That sounds hella good right now.
They had like a grilled cheese on a huge sourdough, pulled pork all over it, and cheese. Oh, dude. Anyway,
I will say, we do have someone that I believe is going to be here again this year, and I'm pretty positive. And I'm just going to say that person came all the way from California, and
Shorty?
I know.
yo,
Yeah, I
backwoods.
know
We
it.
use names here, okay? We
Yeah.
use names.
Well, I was trying
You
not
put
to
on those
use.
big boy pants.
Well, here's the thing, and here's where I'm about to smite both of y'all down. I'm about to smite both of y'all right now down.
do it.
Just see, I don't mind to say, AJ might be coming, across from where, because see, AJ is a badass. AJ can handle himself. I'm trying not to
And this
bust
other
out
person's
these.
not a badass.
So you're saying Shorty is a weak little, fragile little, sensitive.
That is not what I'm saying, but I'm
That's what I
trying not
heard.
to bust out these ladies who might be traveling across the fucking country.
AJ's a man. He can handle it. She's just a woman. She can't travel by herself.
I'm just trying to say that that a woman is trying to travel across the fucking United States. We don't need to tell nobody who it is or where she, So, see, y'all, man, we got to protect the ladies, man.
Okay, fair enough.
You got real fucking
Now that
emotional
you
over
just
that
called
stuff,
them weak.
right?
I'm just
Oh, Metal, I don't disagree with that a bit. I've met her.
Well, she
You
was
know what I'm
carrying.
saying?
She was carrying like a tomahawk or some shit, wasn't she?
She was that, and she got the axe, the hatchet that I built last year, or that I dolled up and shit. Made it look with the leather sheaths and all that stuff. Huh?
Carl, are you gonna make it down here, man? What's up, Flow State?
What's up, Flow State? What's happening?
The link is pasted up top, but basically Hermitage, Missouri Meetup, June 6th through the 9th.
Yeah. Right there.
Boom. It's basically what $84 for the 6th through the 9th is roughly $84. Each spot has electric. Each spot has a picnic table with a little roof pavilion thingy over it and a little fire pit with a grill. So, military discount. If you don't want to pay for a campsite, try to hook up with somebody and see if they've got an extra spot. Some people will let you just share a spot. You know what I mean? Courtesy
if
from
you've
10,
been
20 bucks for the inconvenience. Just saying.
Right on.
if you've been
But you
drinking,
know, hey, it is what it is. We'll have a great time. Everything will be good. I'm sure if someone shows up and wants to stay the night, I'm gonna say that
We'll find a spot for you
we'll
somewhere.
find a spot for you somewhere.
You might have to sleep in your car, but we'll find a spot for you to park.
Right?
Live in Casey? Hell yeah! It's only 2 hours.
Right.
Go straight down 13, well, I guess you can go down 71, but get to Harrisonville, cut over to Clinton, and boom, straight down 13. Easy peasy.
Pot B, you better stop trying to steal internets from your neighbors and stuff, man. You know that HOA you live in ain't gonna put up with that.
right? they they've been trying to fix my damn internet, and the price of internet just went up. So I've got to call and bitch and moan about it because they fixed it, right? But now it doesn't work. So,
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing:
Hey, I'll
the
be right
price
back.
the price of everything is going up.
yeah, yeah, I know. It is for a
Man,
little bit.
I took my boy down to the big city, the big town where all the shoe stores and shit like that is, to get him some new work boots today. And we went into one store and there wasn't nothing in there under 150 bucks. Nothing. Everything was 150 and higher. I was like, shit. We went to this other place and we ended up finding some for 60 bucks. They were on sale. They were a hunting model, but they, we don't like we don't have to have steel toes on it. Shit, we're just cutting grass, so it's a good shoe with some traction on the bottom, and so we found some for 60, man, that was on sale. But god dang, dude, man, all their shit that wasn't on sale and in multiple stores, man, were well over 100 bucks, man. Everything, dude. But we ended up going to Shoe Carnival, man. That's the way. Dude, I'm telling you, they have some good sales, man. They did have some Shacks in there for 20 bucks, dude. Several different sizes. Man, yeah, we just weed eat, man. There ain't no sense in having my son only weed eats. He don't any push mowing does. I do it just because I like to work out, and then the movement and shit, and then I damn sure ain't letting him on my $8,000 mower, man. That ain't happening. I'm the only one that rides that thing. You look very uncomfortable, Pot B.
I think I tore something a couple weeks ago, and it's just been getting worse.
Towards something where?
In my knee.
Oh, in your knee? Oh.
I'm trying to get it, but it's couldn't find a thing. I'm gonna need an MRI, but they go
You're
through the
breaking up.
procedure. So
What? I couldn't. You was roboting really bad.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I was just saying I had an X-ray, but I've been telling the VA I need an MRI, and they're just going through their procedure, going slow. So when I find out, and I can get it fixed, or find out how to fix it. Just tweak it or something.
Oh, got tired of the blades breaking. Yeah, I've got some weed eater string that's steel core. Man, because we weed eat mostly rocks, man. You put in kind of blades and shit on the weed eaters where we weed eat at, and you'll screw them up, man. You'll be knocking blades off and shit. It's a lot of rocks, man. I mean, we go through like 10 of the button, the weed eater head. The weed eater head, but I just buy the extra button that goes on the bottom, the bump button. Man, we go through about 10 of them a year. Heck yeah. Man, that's another thing too that people need to understand, man, is you know, buying some good camo. It's always good to have you some camouflage, man. You might have to hide, you never know. Buy some camouflage for your local area. Most of your sporting goods stores will have it. It's a good thing to have it. It matches in real good.
All right, I keep getting cut out and all that kind of crap. My phone's going out and it's going out. So I'll just say, hey,
Just
look forward to seeing everybody at the meetup. And yeah,
don't forget about the steak, man. I mean, don't think about it till tomorrow, but
bro, all I can think. I've been dreaming about food.
right.
Hardcore. But no, that'd be good, man. I'm gonna jump off.
All right.
Bed. My
All right, bro.
out anyways.
Yeah, good day to your
everybody
face.
in chat. Everybody in
Bye.
chat. See you.
It got a little chilly.
Did it? It's not that bad here. I'm in shorts. It was actually pretty warm out here earlier.
So what's wrong with Pop B's face? Kind of
But
annoying, I think.
it looked really unhealthy, didn't it?
He has been starving himself for a week.
I like food too much to do that.
You feel good afterwards, though. Clears a lot of shit out.
So does a good sweat.
Different parts.
I never heard of that knife.
Can't
Hell,
say it, but
if y'all ain't got anything, huh? You want to stay live some more?
I'm here. I got my permission slip signed, so I'm here until I get kicked out, I guess.
Oh.
However you want to do it there, sir.
Well, somebody needs to come up with something in chat, man, for us to talk about then. You got something you want to talk about?
How many people we got in here? What y'all want to talk about tonight?
72 in here right now.
72 people, and there should be at least one good topic in one of y'all somewhere.
Probably a lot of people didn't come over because of I put Missouri Meetup discussion. They wasn't,
You didn't want those people anyway.
right? Scenarios on what?
What's up, Renee Comedy?
Renee, what's up, Renee? Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's there's a lot of there's definitely not a lot of good news. I mean, there is some. I see there's a lot of people starting to. A lot of people are starting to wake up and shit and say, man, enough's enough. I see more and more videos of different people and younger people on some of the places. You know what I'm saying? They different social media sites and stuff, and they're saying they're done with Biden, man. They wouldn't vote for that son of a bitch if for nothing, and everybody's
spouses get rid of stuff behind their backs. there's a fine line between prepping and hoarding. You know what I mean?
This is true. It depends on what you call prepping and what you call hoarding. Or you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you can hoard stuff and just have too much. You gotta. I mean, if you spend all your time and resources and money and everything in doing the preps, you got all this stuff and 50 50 gang people show up, you can't defend against 50 damn people, man. You're going to have to leave, and now you've just left all that, and your life sucked to begin with. I mean, you was happy because you had all this prepping stuff, but you didn't do anything else, and that's all you concentrated on. And then,
It's a false sense of security.
huh?
It's a false sense of security.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was going to say that, Miss Sharon. I texted him just a minute ago. I was going to bring that up. Ghost is going to. He said he's thinking about just moving it to Sunday nights. Period. Instead of doing Saturday nights. So,
Not picking on you personally, Renee. Just in general. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I'm not picking on nobody. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying not to prep. I mean, obviously, prep what you can. We went and bought some extra toiletries and paper products and stuff today.
Oh, I
towels.
went there, Miss Hutch.
Huh?
The old lady.
Oh,
She
hey, Miss
somebody found fucking Timu. So we live in a tiny house. So we've got 10,000 fucking spoons and forks and shit for cooking. You know, like the plastic spatula kind of shits.
There you go, Mrs. Hutch.
Just because it's 15 cents doesn't mean you need 38 of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Right. Man, I will say that but I mean, yeah, prep. I mean, like I said, we went and got, some extra paper towels and toilet paper and, some stuff like that. Yeah, and I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I don't get rid of anything that belongs to my old lady, and she don't get rid of nothing that belongs to me. That's that's just not right, man. To be going and getting rid of people's stuff, But then again, if they do have, but hold on, if they do have like 15 of the items, you can kind of slip a few of them out, and they probably will never notice.
Right.
Just don't make a big deal out of it. Don't say anything. You know what I mean? Just you see how I baited her in just then. Look, she told me thank you just about the time that I started saying, start slipping some of the stuff out the back, man. Don't let them know.
Well, if you got a problem with your preps being stolen by anybody, then it's time to start figuring out a way to defend those preps. Whether putting them in a locked room, a safe, or stabbing your old man every time he touches the fucking pack of ramen. You know what I mean? Only you know your situation.
Right.
If you can't defend it, there ain't no point in having it. So change your focus to defense.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point. Each person really ought to be able to buy what they want, man. But if you're a couple, it also there needs to be some partnership going on there because it's. I mean, in my house, it's our money, our stuff, and then we have things that belong to us. You know what I mean? And what's up, Patriot Operator? And so but the prepping side of it, man. I mean, prep what you can, and yes, exactly. If people are going to try to, I mean, I don't know. it depends on how you feel about it as far as it goes for how bad you think it'll get and how much you will really need them preps. You know what I'm saying? And how far are you willing to go to defend that position? You see what I'm saying? If they're giving you that kind of problems now, that they're, you know, don't believe in it, they're going to be a they're going to be a they are not going to be the person you probably want to be around when shit hits the fan. I'm just saying.
Right.
Because it'll be such a smack in the face to them. I doubt they'll even understand what's going on, and they'll just be at that point. It'll be just a detriment to you, a liability. Exactly, Army. But exactly. But
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly. But yeah, they will become a liability, you know. And I've said this before on a video. I've talked about this, and you know, if you're having major problems with with the person you're with now, I mean, you better get your house in order. Is all I can say. I'm not saying to get rid of anybody. That's not what I'm saying. But if that's what is necessary, then so be it. But you need to get your house in order, man, because if you can't, if you have disruption in your house now, man, what do you think's going to happen when shit hits the fan? You know what I mean? When it's disruption all around you. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get your house in order now, man. You know, even if you got to club somebody, you know, a few times and get them straightened out. Just saying.
Are you promoting domestic violence right now? Did you just tell her to beat her
Oh, I
husband?
would no, I would never do that. I was talking about only me.
Right. Or if it's that serious, you could always just spend $30 to $45 a month and just go get your fucking storage shed. I mean, there's always options.
Well, and that's the whole thing, man. Is that you know you just Chimo. Yeah, you got to understand, you know, because like right there, you know, some will turn you in for a loaf of bread, and that's what I'm getting at. You know, it may not even be just someone that's in your house, but that's a possibility. But it could also be your neighbor and things like that. So, you know, if you've got a neighbor that don't believe in any of that shit, don't be telling them nothing, man. Because they'll fucking and I'm gonna be honest with you. If there's bread lines set up and you're a prepper, your best bet is to look scraggly, dirty, don't take a shower, and go and stand in them bread lines as well. And I'm just saying because if you're not going to the bread lines, you're,
Every single bread line, you better be there.
yep. Because
I
number
would say
one,
another thing too that just hit me out of nowhere, but I think it makes sense to kind of isolate your children a little bit from how much stuff that you actually have prepped. I mean,
yes,
obviously, case by case situation, but kids get to talking if they know that they're getting, you know, this certain snack every night while everybody else around them is going hungry. You know how kids are. Well, that's why we had a right side up Snickers yesterday, bitch, and your family's starving. You know what I mean?
yep,
Like, you know how kids are. They'll put
yep.
you on they'll dry snitch on you real fucking quick. So limit what you expose your children to as far as what you've got stocked up, because the police will try to fucking get it from them. The feds will try to get it from them. If they get you separated, they're going to interrogate the shit out of them kids. It happens now with the police separating children from parents and shit. They do it with drug cases. They do it with all this fucking made up DFS bullshit. Don't think that they won't happen to you. So limit how much your kids know about exactly what you have set aside to keep them alive. Just saying, something to think about.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, is just be really careful about about saying, you know, especially around your neighbors and your kids, you know, because like Hutch said, man, I mean, it comes down to, you know, people will turn you in, man. We seen it during COVID, you know,
Yeah,
people was turning, what's up, Yankee? People was turning their neighbors in and shit for being outside and things. So and when that belly gets to kicking that backbone, you don't think they won't fucking turn you in, man? They'll turn you in a heartbeat.
literally kids in California getting their parents arrested because they would not call them a he or a she or a they or whatever the fuck it was. Imagine how those people are going to be when they're fucking, like Backwood said, starving their fucking asses off 3-4 days with no food. Yeah, they're your own kids will turn on you. George Orwell already told us this shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. And so that's the that's the main thing is get your house in order now. If you have somebody that is a known snitch, I know this sounds rough, man, but like I don't fuck with my sister much at all, man, hardly at all. Only just cause for my mama's sake. That's it. When like we show up at my mama's house or whatever. But other than that, man, because my sister has a whole thought. She's on the other side, man. She's all for that. You know, I don't think that she would be for the Palestinian things, but she's very liberal, and you know, she won't have no. I can promise you, once my mama's gone, shit, go away. Don't fucking contact me. She used to like my mom and dad would come over here and we would have a little gathering and whatever, and my sister would show up and she'd be like, "Let your kids come," because she had a daughter. She's the same age as my daughter, a year older, but anyway, same age, and she's like, "Why won't you let your kids come stay the night?" Nope. She said, "Why won't you let your kids stay the night?" I said, "Because you're too much of a liberal, and I don't want that. I don't want your indoctrination on
Right.
me." I flat told her, "Man, that's my own sister, man. You've got to have that kind of mindset and be ready to shut someone out, man. Boom, you're out. You're done. Because these people, it, you know, if you have trust issues with them now, even if they're family members, and you have trust issues with them now, what do you think's going to be when shit hits the fan, man?"
Right.
Um,
Blood is not a good enough reason to be tied to somebody and obligated for a lifetime, especially
right.
if it costs you every time you have to deal with this person. No.
Yeah,
You, yeah.
exactly, man. And you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, you better prepare your mind to be able to override your heart, because your heart is going to give you you know, you're going to deal with emotions, and you have got to prepare your mind to be able to override that and know exactly what you need to do to get that person out. It has to be a life and death situation thought process, because it is. If they tell on you, if they spill the beans and you got a whole bunch of food and they got bread lines, I can promise you, whoever has them bread lines set up are coming for your shit.
Oh yeah. And people are watching now. We already see it. FedEx guy, the UPS man, anybody
Yep.
who comes to your door regularly, plumber, anybody, everybody's looking and seeing what you got. So if you're one of these, you know what I mean, I gotta have the fancy keeping up with the Joneses shit, you're already somebody's target. I guarantee you.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it, man. So you gotta yeah, you gotta have a whole complete different thought process if you really believe in prepping, and shit's gonna hit the fan and all that. You know, if it's a natural disaster, that's one thing, but I'm you know, I'm saying what we all think's coming. If what we all think is really coming to you know, a neighborhood near you, then it'd be wise for you to set your mind straight now, and make sure that the people that have caused you a lot of problems are keeping you, um someone you don't trust that's in your life right now, shit, get them out. Get them out. Make that circle small. I'm telling you.
Right, Kentucky. Yeah, I keep the front tall because fuck the tax man.
Mm-hmm.
You can only see what you see from the road. Shit, you see trash. That's what you see. I ain't trying to look pretty for the neighbors. Shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, you just yeah, that's the whole point, Jane, and that's why that's why Hutch brought that up, and he's completely right. Is to if you've got young little kids, once they get old enough, obviously you start as they're getting older, you start working them into it, so
I
that
would
they
even say I've never really actually did a video or a topic about this, but I've left a comment. I've like said it once or so, but it's been a while. But if you got somebody like you got old parents or a relative, somebody that you actually give a fuck about, but they're not into the whole prepping thing, but you're going to end up having to take care of them, or they might need to be, in some kind of situation where they're going to end up taking some of your shit. Put a whole bunch of stuff in a box that you know is going to last. Tape it up real good. Put your name all over it. Something that you can, okay, that's my box, decent sized box, and say, hey, can I store this at your house for, such and such? And just tuck it back somewhere to where they're not going to notice it. It's not going to be in the way. And just boom, a month worth of food, 90 days worth of food in the storage. So if it does get bad and they start complaining, oh, I ain't got money to go to the grocery store, I've got to go do this and I've got to go do this. Hey, open that box up there. There's some food. Problem solved. They're none the wiser. It eases your burden. You know what I mean? You don't have to have so much in your house. If you have to go over there, then boom, you've got something there. You know what I mean? It's multiple options on shit like that. It takes care of yourself, takes care of your people.
Yep.
Saying.
Yeah. Man, don't give him the big head and shit, Tucky and metal shit. Don't give him the big head, man.
I just fill it with more pots. So
Right.
what up, Anthony?
What's up, Anthony?
Just now getting here, Anthony? What the hell?
I know, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. Just everybody just needs to get their minds right, man. That's all I just can't explain that enough, man. Get your minds right.
Do the fucking work. Do the fucking work. Because if that's all you're doing is sitting in the echo chambers and fucking listening to the same goddamn headline over and over, freaking out, saying you're ready for war. If you cannot feed yourself right now without a grocery store, I don't give a fuck about how much you want war. If you can't take care of yourself, you're not going to be a soldier in the revolution. Get your shit right. Put in the fucking work. Break your dependency. That's the whole fucking point of this shit. You know what I mean? Do the fucking work.
Yeah, my metal, Tennessee Ridge Runner metal. I mean, my kids are old enough too now, and that I don't have to worry about such things. But we were just talking about mainly the small kids. You know what I mean? The young kids, because they'll say shit and don't even realize it. Yeah. What's up, fish sticks?
And that's, obviously it's situational. You'll have some kids that are 37 years old when they're 12 or 13. You know what I mean? You'll have some kids that are 16 or 17, but they might as well still be in diapers. So, it's situational.
Right.
Hopefully you know the children around you enough to know the limits of what you can trust them with.
Yeah, that's always going to be a problem, And if you've got any co-ops, even if they're a little out of the way, and you got some chickens that you have to supplement, because for me, I can't free range mine, so I have to pretty much feed my chickens, and we give them vegetables and some table scraps and shit. They eat it, and but stay away from your box store chicken feed, man. If you got any co-ops and shit around, go to them and get your chicken feed. These big box store chicken feeds, these Tractor Supplies and such, man, they sell shit like Purina and all that, man. It was all bought and paid for fucking companies, man. There's a lot of these co-ops that get locally made feed and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got one
Loose.
down here. What's up, Lucy? And, um, you know, we they make their own. They've got they got a couple of guys that make shit, and they make like buck feed, for deer feed. They make different kinds of feed for deer. They
Yeah,
make,
I like going to the actual like the feed grain, like the grain mill places, and just get the old brown bag special. You get a 50-pound bag, such and such.
yeah, there's no telling what they're, because man, they've been playing around with that, being able to do your like food, having these fucking shots and shit in them.
Right,
The
all the hormones and all the different
all,
chemicals and shit you're putting in these chickens.
yeah,
Because we all
and
know who owns these fucking grain mills and shit. At the end of the day, it's fucking a giant chunk of the grain mills in America are owned by Chinese fucking companies in some form or fashion. Who knows what the fuck they're doing to this food?
well, and if you think about it too, man, if you're doing all this shit to watch what you eat and watch, where you eat from, you know what I'm saying? Because some of the bullshit they're putting in the food, and we know about it now, and we're doing everything we can to avoid that kind of shit. And then you turn around and feed your chickens box store feed. All you're doing is there, when you eat the chickens and the eggs, you're eating the fucking shot, man.
Right?
So you're eating.
You would need a catfish that came out of a septic pond, right?
You might as well go down to McDonald's tonight and just order you a big fat fucking cheeseburger and fries, and just start eating that every day.
That does sound pretty good. Not every day, but
I've got deer burger in there thawed out, some deer burger, and I'm going to make taco soup tonight, and it's going to have deer burger, black beans, brown beans, Great Northern beans, and a can of Rotel. It's going to have some corn in it. It's going to, hey, baby girl. It's going to have some corn in it. It's going to have some, a package of the taco seasoning and a package of ranch dressing seasoning and onion.
that seems like a lot of work.
It's really not, man. You can just make it all in one pot, dude. You can cook the meat right in the pot, and then you drain the grease off. Leave a little in there, man. If you want to go southern, you leave a little in there, and then
You gotta leave grease.
yeah, and then you just start dumping all the shit in the same pot, man. You just open cans up and dump them in there, man, and add some broth or whatever you want. If you don't have broth, surely you've got some stock somewhere. You should have, and yeah, add some of that in, and fucking.
Well, well, we're gonna need a video because I might actually try to make that sometime this week.
I'm not making a video.
What the hell, man?
I don't show the inside of my house, man.
Just show your stove.
I'm not making a video. What you doing, babe? Oh. Oh, okay. So anyway, yeah. I beat y'all to it. But yeah, so anyway, I explained how to cook it. I mean, damn, it's simple. Brown the damn.
I've already forgot.
Huh?
I've already forgot everything that you told me that was in it. I remember black beans and deer meat and Hormel. That's you've lost me with everything.
Hormel. I didn't say anything about Hormel.
See, that's why I need a video, because you're going to try to explain it again and forget it again. You know what I mean?
Definitely Army vet, girl. Save that bacon grease, man. That's what's up, Papa's Farms. Yeah, it's so weird, man, because I'll leave the butter out and that somebody will put it up and I'm like, you can leave the butter out because we buy the regular butter.
That's what it sounds like, Roots. It sounds like it's just canned chili with some corn.
It's taco. It's taco seasoning. There's no chili in it.
Oh, so that's the only difference, is that it's taco seasoning and not chili seasoning?
Yes, it's taco seasoning and some ranch dressing seasoning. The packet of the powder.
Oh, okay.
Some of that in there. Yeah.
I have zero interest in that video at all now. You lost me with the taco seasoning.
See, all that shit that you put me through. So put some chili powder in it instead of the taco powder.
I'm over it. Right.
So I mean, what do you really think? So I mean, like, I'd really like to know, do you really think there's going to be an election or not? I mean, what, from what you're seeing, what exactly could happen, man?
Somebody's going to try to Epstein Trump in a like